Do you think that pineapple belongs on pizza? 100%. Hell yeah, I love that. When is your birthday? I was born September 9th, 1995. To help with the flow of YouTube videos, does clipping every Twitch clip into the Twitch clips section of Discord help? Yes, immensely so, because usually, like, I don't do this very often, but what I try to do is that if I have a stream and I know a lot of funny times happened in that stream, I will then go back through the past broadcast and see if I can clip some of them myself to save for later YouTube videos. But it immensely helps when you guys save the clips as they're happening and post them in the Discord clip section as the stream is going, because then by the time I finish my stream, I can look over to the Discord section and be like, oh hey, there's 2 or 3 brand new clips, and it's less work for me to do. That may sound like I'm pondering the work off to you guys, but if you guys can do that for me, then yes, to answer your question, that helps out immensely. Do you want to build a snowman? It's August. No. Also, have you watched Frozen yet? If not, why? Because I've watched the CinemaSins of Frozen. I have no need to watch Frozen, considering Tangled had a higher review than Frozen, and I watched Tangled, so I have no need to watch Frozen. It's just, it was never high on my priority list, and it kind of, like, the more fame and attention it got, the more I did not want to watch it. And yeah, like I said, I watched the CinemaSins of it, which is basically like watching the movie anyways, because I would have said the same things anyways. Will you ever go to the bar to meet people? No, I'm not a bar kind of person. The only bar per se I ever go to here in Kelowna is a place called Munan's Post, which is a Viking bar, but I go there because they have really delicious burgers and fries and all kinds of good food. So yes, they serve alcohol, but like, it's a Viking bar. It is Viking stuff everywhere. The bar itself is actually like made out of a Viking ship. Posting photo here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's super cool. Probably one of my favorite places in Kelowna, but like, I don't go there to meet new people. I usually go there with people I already know. I don't look to broaden how many people I know. I have people, I have my friends, I have the people I know, and I'm content with that. I don't want more people in my life. I'm content with the ones I have. So no, I won't go to the bar to meet people. I'll go to Munan's Post with people, but I won't go to a random bar to meet people. It's just not me. Cinnamon or butterscotch? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't think I've ever had butterscotch in my life, and like, I can't remember the last time I had anything cinnamon related, so I can't answer that question. Do you put maple syrup on your pancakes, or do you put honey? I've never put honey on pancakes in my life. That's never been a thought that crossed my mind. So I'm gonna have to go with maple syrup or Nutella, because I do both. Not at the same time, that's outrageous. But like, I've had pancakes with Nutella on them, and I've had pancakes with syrup on them. This is the first time I've ever heard of people putting honey on pancakes. That's new to me, that's weird. Is it weird to you? Leave a comment down below. Do you put honey on your pancakes? I'd love to know. Have you ever played the first Kingdom Hearts? Yes, I have. I just haven't beat it because as you guys may or may not know, Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite game ever made. It's by far all-time favorite game. I've played, not even an exaggeration, I've played through the main story over 50 times since owning it, and I love that game. I love it to death. And it wasn't until a couple years ago I actually bought Kingdom Hearts 1 off Amazon for the first time and started playing that. I like Kingdom Hearts 1 nowhere near as much as I like Kingdom Hearts 2, but the main thing that I keep not continuing Kingdom Hearts 1 for is the camera. The camera in Kingdom Hearts 1 is so awful. The camera and the jumping mechanic. Those are the two things that just, I can't play Kingdom Hearts 1 for hours at a time just because it is so awful. The camera, you can only pan it left and right. You can't go like up and down and all over the place with an analog stick like you can in most games. You can only use the left bumper or the right bumper to move the camera like this, and that's it. And that's so annoying. Plus the jumping mechanic, along with trying to move the camera, is just awful, and that game makes you jump to places all the goddamn time. Like, my most specific memory is in the Tarzan world. There's a part where you're behind a waterfall and you had to jump up all these different rocks to proceed, and I spent over an hour trying to jump onto these fucking rocks just to proceed down a tunnel, which should not take you an hour if you had an actual working camera, and a good jump mechanic should be pop, 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 done. But it took me over an hour because it kept missing. Ugh. So yes, I've played Kingdom Hearts 1. No, I have not beat it, because every time I sit down, I can only play it for a little bit before I just get so angry and pissed off at the jumping and the camera. What is the shittiest joke you have ever heard? I have no idea. I've been to live comedy too many times to name any shitty joke. Like, I think like any of the jokes where the comedian is standing up there like just kind of still like talking is like, you guys want to know why they call them French fries? Because they were made in France. Haha. Okay, that was a bad joke. And like it's not even like bad jokes, it's just it just makes me uncomfortable watching a comedian stand up there like, oh man, stop, please. This is not going well. So I don't think I've ever heard like a really, really shitty joke. I've heard numerous ones. It's just made worse by the fact that the comedian's just standing there like really speaking monotone into his microphone, not really doing anything. It just makes it worse. At what age can babies fight to the death? Birth. Have you ever heard of Spartans and how they trained their soldiers? Yeah, birth. Can we get a picture of you in a mullet, for research purposes? Here's your research purposes. There you go. That's all you get. What is the cringiest moment in your life? Honestly, I don't have one particular moment in my life that's been like the cringiest moment for me, but I'd say any time in like middle school, high school, when I was trying, because I'm a very over the top kind of person. Like I like to do subtleties and stuff, but I'm very, if I can go big, I go big. So, and what I mean by that is like whenever I was like trying to like persuade a girl to date me or to like go out with me or something, I would go to like the absolute maximum in such, like I would recite poetry and I would do skits and such. It's like ridiculous things. And actually, for an example, on my second date with Kayla, I knew she was into Doctor Who. That was one of the main reasons we hit it off in our relationship. But on the second date with Kayla, I dressed up as David Tennant, the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who, and I pretended I was David Tennant, and I played the Doctor Who theme song in my car and everything when I picked her up, and I made a whole scenario. I was like, she had to come with me really quickly, or the Daleks were going to invade us and stuff, and we had to do a bunch of things, which led to the very end, and she was like, okay, I've sealed the Daleks away, they're in this house, but the only way to actually seal them away forever is to get you to kiss me. I don't explain things, it's how it has to do. So like, stuff like that, I know looking at it, and I knew while I was making this stuff up in my head, like that's super weird, that's super cringy, but she might kind of think this is cute and romantic, and at the time she did not. She was very uncomfortable, and I knew she was, but I was so deep into the character and the scene and everything that I was like, well, I'm this far anyways, gonna keep going, go big or go home. But she was really uncomfortable the whole time, and like I told her the day afterwards, I was like, hey, I'm really sorry about that. I thought it would be kind of fun and stuff. And she told me, she was like, no, it was really, really cute. I really, really enjoyed it. I was just really, really uncomfortable in the moment. But looking back on it now, I shouldn't have acted that way. And like, it was pretty funny. But anyways, but I do stuff like that all the time. And sadly enough, like right now, I'm thinking of another scenario for, I can't really say much about this. Let's just say I have another kind of scenario thing going on in my head that I want to do for whoever decides to jump into my life next. Wink. What's your favorite meme? They're all great. I don't have a favorite. If you had to bone a man, who would you bone? Oh, there are so many options. Brad Pitt is one, Jake Gyllenhaal is another, Kit Harington is another, the actor that plays Sir Davos. Now some of you boomers are like, whoa, he's old. Bruh, he's not old, he's experienced. What's the first thing you would do in a zombie apocalypse? First thing I would do is I would plug the drains in my sink and in my bathtub, and I would fill them up with cold water, because in a zombie apocalypse when everything's going to shit, all the power is going to shut down and water is going to shut down and everything like that. So you want to have a good supply of water for when everything goes to hell. So plug your bathtub, plug your sinks, fill them with cold water as fast as you can, so you have a good supply of clean drinking water to get you by for a while. It's the first thing I would do. Fill the tubs with water. Also fill all water bottles and stuff in your house with as much water as you can before that shit gets toxic. If someone were to gift you a game that you wouldn't normally get yourself or play, would you do a stream/play of it? Yes, your little ghoul, I would. And the reason you're asking that, and the reason I'm answering that, is because you gifted me Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, which I am playing right now. I am almost done it. And once it is done, there will be several episodes of it coming up on this YouTube channel. I'm not going to start uploading them until I have finished the game, as suggested by Cross839 or Lord Ghostcat. He's recently changed his online name. But because he made a good point, if I started uploading them as I was playing them and then I decided I didn't want to finish it, then I would have unfinished gameplay on the YouTube channel, which isn't good, and thank you for recommending me that. So I'm almost done the game, and once I'm done, all of the recorded material will be uploaded onto YouTube in episodes that you guys can watch. So I answered your question, yes. Yes, I would. Do you groom/wash your beard? And if so, what shampoo do you use? So like, not really anymore, considering it's short and I have to continuously keep shaving it because I'm gonna be playing the role of Dr. Finkelstein and Santa Claus in The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is kind of funny because Santa Claus has like a massive beard, but Dr. Finkelstein is bald and has no beard. But I'm gonna be wearing a wig and a fake beard for Santa, but I'm gonna be wearing a bald cap and I have to have a clean shave for Dr. Finkelstein. So this is already too long. I need to shave it again and keep it short for practice and rehearsals and stuff. But when I did have my long beard, when it was like down to this length at its final length for the last play I did, which was Sense and Sensibility, I use a beard oil called, I think it's Beardo's Bounty, something like that. I'll post a picture of it right here for you. This is the stuff I would use, and it would make it nice and smooth and kind of silky and shiny. And also a little known trick, I would put a little bit of dab of it into my hands and I would run it through my hair. Considering my hair is blonde, it also made my hair kind of shiny and shimmer in the light. So just a little bit, just add that little pizzazz to it. So that's what I used. In terms of like certain shampoos or anything, not really. I use the same shampoo and I use the same shampoo and conditioner for my hair that I used on my beard. I just, I'd run the shampoo through my hair and then I just stroke it through my beard and wash it off and then condition my hair, conditioner my beard, and all that fun jazz and stuff. Then afterwards I just used the beard oil for it, just to give it a little bit of niceness. Will we see Wings and Riffs returning when Discord adds video calling? I would really hope so. I actually have Discord video calling right now, so to speak, because I'm a Discord Nitro member. Woo! But the main reason that the Wings and Riffs podcast hasn't been happening for a good while is because Riffixix, my co-host for the Wings and Riffs podcast, he used to live in a place with really, really good internet and his own home, so he was able to do video calling with me all the time. But he has since moved back to his parents' house where they have like pretty bad internet, like not great internet at all. So he can't hold a video call without it stuttering and lagging to like the utmost extreme. So what we're hoping is that after the summer, once he moves to either wherever he's going to be going for school or work and gets his own internet and better internet, then we can do video calling undisturbed without any kind of lag spikes or stuttering, anything like that. Once Riffixix basically gets better internet is when Wings and Riffs podcast will resume. It has nothing to do with like whether or not Discord has video call, because we were using Skype beforehand. It's just dependent on Riffixix's internet right now is the main issue. Have you gotten your first Twitch check yet? No, I have not. And for those of you who do not know, I'm now affiliate on Twitch. I can now gain subscribers on Twitch. Go sub to the Twitch channel. You know you want to. And I can also get bit donations on Twitch as well. So that all contributes to Twitch revenue. But Twitch does not pay its broadcasters until they reach a minimum of $100 in sales or such like that. So once I make the equivalent of 100 Canadian dollars through Twitch revenue by either ads or bit donations or subscribers, then Twitch will send me a check, but not until I reach that cap. So considering I have not yet received a Twitch check, means I have not received $100 in terms of Twitch revenue. So no, I have not. When's the next Q&A video? Haha, right now, good joke. Boxers or briefs or underwear? Sadly, I don't know what the difference is, and I'm not gonna go humiliate myself and look up the difference, so I'd say whatever feels comfortable around your junk, wear it. There you go. What was your favorite TV show growing up? I didn't actually have a favorite TV show growing up because I grew up without TV. We lived in the country where our internet, if you wanted to watch a 5-minute video on YouTube, you would load up the YouTube page and then you'd go and you'd have lunch, maybe have like a drink on the deck watching the llamas play outside. And then after 20 minutes of that, you come back and the video would be like almost finished. Yeah, internet was fun growing up. So with internet like that, we didn't even have TV growing up. So, and I still don't have TV. I have the internet and I have Netflix, which I guess I can watch TV shows on that, which is true. But like, because I didn't have TV growing up, I didn't have a favorite TV show growing up. I'd say the first TV show I ever discovered and like really sunk my teeth into, which was actually an anime called Bleach. Some of you might know of it. And I've discovered that, I can't remember how, I know it was through someone at school, but I didn't know that anime was a thing. I just thought it was a cartoon called Bleach, and I was like, oh, this is cool, and I watched it dubbed, and yeah, it was good. So I'd say Bleach was probably the closest thing to like my favorite TV show growing up, but that wasn't until like early, late middle school that I discovered that, and I was only able to watch it like at school during lunch hour on the school's Wi-Fi. So that's about it, yeah. What's your aesthetic? I have no idea what that means, and I should have looked that up before recording this. I don't know what that means. So while I'm blabbling here, I'm gonna insert a little text thing here because while I'm editing this, I'm gonna look up what this means, and then I can just explain what my aesthetic, whatever the fluff that is. And yeah, you can read that here. If someone made music for the stream, would you play it as an intro or outro? See, I know why you're asking this, Sushi, because you're currently in music making phase, and you're like, and you want to like get your music out there and stuff like that and whatnot. So here's what I'll say about this. The music I pick for like the intro of streams and stuff is music I really enjoy, and it's a bunch of different stuff. I'll play like hardcore techno, jump style kind of stuff, and then I'll switch to like more poppy stuff like Dollhouse and whatnot, and then I'll switch to like some of my favorite music like Bullet for My Valentine or Trivium, or like heavy music like that, which I personally lean towards. But like, I like all kinds of music, so I just play a bunch of different stuff in the intro. So if you want to send me music you want me to play during the intro to streams, heck yeah, I'll play it. I can't say I'm gonna make it the default music for every single start of the stream, because I like to keep things like interested and different, but I'll definitely play it. And in terms of like for the ending of streams and stuff, I have my ending song picked. It's by Vexento. You guys can get the link here, and it's called Where We Belong. And I really enjoy Vexento's music a lot, and I really like Where We Belong a lot. So I'm not in the mood to be changing that at any given time, just because I like the song a lot. No other user I've found is using it as an intro or outro song for any of their streams or videos. So hoorah, I might be the only one, yay. And I like the song a lot, so I'm gonna keep it. And I don't plan on changing it unless I find something like amazing and incredible, or that's like related to the stream. Like if someone were to make a song about the WinglessValkyrie channel and it would be like as good as Where We Belong or better, then maybe I'd change the outro, because then it would be themed. But until anything like that happens, I like the outro song we have, so I'm gonna keep it. This month is almost over and you're just now doing the Q&A. What are you gonna do for next month when you don't have any questions lined up? Probably curl up in the corner and cry. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. That's all the questions for this month. Sorry this video came out so late. I've been really busy with work recently, guys. I'm not, like you guys know, I have a new job right now. It's not as many hours as my old job, so I'm making less money. So I'm trying to pick up different shifts everywhere I can. My usual shifts that I have scheduled that I'm always working are Friday, Saturday, Sundays, 5 to 3 a.m. and that's it. So that leaves me my Mondays and Thursdays off most of the time. But because I'm working until 3 a.m. and not getting home until 4 a.m. in the morning, those 3 nights I'm changing my sleep schedule to fit that, so that when I do go to work, I'm not dead tired come like 10, 11 a.m. in the morning, or 10, 11 p.m. at night. And then I'm also trying to pick up as many shifts as I can during my days off, because I'm not making as much money anymore, and because I'm really struggling for money. So like, I'm in debt left, right, and center. So I'm trying to work as much as I can and pick up as many shifts as I can. But it's so hard, because like as soon as I get my paycheck, I'm like, oh yeah, awesome, I got money. All right, pay this, pay this, pay this, pay this. Oh look, I got $5. Yay. So yeah, I'm sorry this video is late. Hopefully the next video comes out on time. There might not be as many questions for next video because this video was so late, but hey, you don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, tell your friends. If you didn't, you tell me. Have yourself a good one, everybody. Imaginary drinking porn. Skål!